One of the really impressive things about Flow Academy from a water science perspective is that students get to use a huge range of cutting-edge technology that they may not have access to in their day-to-day activities as students, or even many researchers don't have access to. The emphasis on the Flow Academy being sensor and technology based measurements of water systems, and for it to be a hands-on, somewhat field-based experience that would be taking place over the summer for a limited time and through collaboration with the USGS Hydrologic Instrumentation Facility. We wanted to pull students from sort of engineering, kind of traditional engineering fields, as well as like students from the sciences and non-engineering fields, and sort of blend those groups together to have complementary skills and knowledge sets that they can cross-pollinate with.
So I read it in a newsletter, actually. It got to my email. I was keeping an eye out for the Summer Institute program, and then I read about Flow, and it kind of fit in with what I wanted to do in the summer. The first week of Flow Academy, I was already extremely happy, and I felt accomplished because I think on the first Tuesday, we got hands-on training with Arduino, which is a system that I've never used. And I was like, this is what I came to do.
So there were 13 students, there were 4 projects, and they were the first students to take part at the HIF right here. So they utilized their classrooms, they utilized their spaces, they utilized the resources, the information. We also held seminars every week with our USGS partners here at the HIF in this classroom that we're sitting in right now.
The whole idea is to translate the cutting-edge technology into water observation. And we want the students to build things, build hardware, instrumentation, build software modules. We have 2 main industrial partners. One is Deep Analytics, the other is Jaia Robotics. Deep Analytics, they provide so-called spec system for monitor stream flow using camera imagery. The second partner is Jaia Robotics. Jaia Robotics is an underwater robotics company. They provided latest Jaia bio units. The students use those robots, deploy in the field, collect data, perform data analysis.
This was the inaugural Flow Academy in 2025. We really didn't know what to expect. We really sort of hoped for everything and planned for everything, and really kind of exposed the students to a lot. And it was very, very immersive, very intense, but also very fun. What we learned is that they're far more capable and adaptable than we really anticipated, and they were able to accomplish in that 8-week time span so much more than we hoped for. We really set the benchmark as, okay, they would get some career exposure, they would make some contacts within the USGS, they would have some experience working as a team, and they would come away with it from that. And many of them actually far exceeded that and are going to be able to give presentations at the American Geophysical Union on their projects. They're working on manuscripts on their projects, and they've co-authored reports that are being delivered on prototype improvements and new approaches to sensing the environment that are going to help inform the USGS's plans for future observing technology development.
It exceeded my expectations tremendously. At first, when I did see my project that I was going into, I was just thinking it's going to be something. I felt like I predicted it right, but no, that wasn't the case. It was really, really, really more exciting than I thought it was going to be. So it definitely exceeded my expectation, and I'm happy I went through the process.
They did a great job. They did stellar presentation at Tech Showcase. They also showcased their exhibitions with demos, hardware, software, flyers, did great.
We worked in close collaboration with people from the USGS Water Mission Area, Russ Lotspick and Brian Pellerin, and they gave us a good direction about sort of the future needs of instrumentation as they develop the next generation water observing system in GWAS, as well as their hopes for career mentoring of students and the educational opportunities that are available through USGS training and so on.
Students get a extensive experience to see the formation of an idea, the prototyping and commercialization. They can build on existing knowledge, go from there, develop next level of the products.
It was definitely an eye-opener, definitely like something new, something that pushes you outside of your comfort zone. And honestly, it's all about the people too. Like you have great mentors, great peers to work with, and you also learn about their backgrounds. So if you want to learn something new, something exciting, I 100% recommend this program.
I will encourage them to come because you want to learn, you want hands-on training, and you want to make those connections with people from different backgrounds, from industry to the public, like the USGS, and also come here because you want to learn and listen.
I'd also like to see more industrial partnerships, where we partner with industry, on these projects, not just academic and federal partnerships, but industrial partnerships, because we want to be a water technology hub here in the city of Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Part of why we ideally would like to recruit students that are early in their graduate studies or an undergraduate is so that we catch them right at that time at the start. They get at the very beginning an idea of where their work can lead to.
Ideally, what would come out of this would be someone to start their own startup company here. That would be the ideal situation of what comes out of the Flow Academy. And I think those possibilities are really here. The students will get out of it what they put into it.
I've grown as a person, as a researcher, as a scientist. So thinking of myself in that come to now, I'm really happy of the professional that I am now. Yeah.